Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about the single most important thing when it comes to working with software development agencies. So if you're in the process of looking to work with an agency or a new agency, you're probably going through a list of software development agencies and comparing them through some sort of criteria. And this criteria could be something like price, tech stack, expertise, cultural fit, portfolio, domain experience, and so on and so forth, right? But these are good as they are, but you can still have hit all the marks in these categories and still have not successful relationship pretty much. When it comes to looking for the best criteria and the single most important criteria, in my opinion and from my experience, and I speak as an agency, so you may want to trust me on this. It's not price. It's not the tech stack, as I said. It's not the expertise. It's not the cultural fit. It's not the domain experience. But it's alignment. So this sounds a bit theoretical, but what is alignment, right? Alignment is answering the question, does this person or this agency has my best interest? And there's two ways you can achieve that realistically, right? The first question is, are they high integrity or good people? And the way you answer that is basically by working with contacts, friends of friends, word of mouth basically. And this seems to be one of the most successful strategies in the industry, word of mouth. But it's harder to ascertain if you don't know anyone in the field. So you don't know if someone is a good person or high integrity person without having worked with them before. You can look at the ratings, but you can manipulate that as well. So it's not really a surefire way to do it. The second way is having aligned incentives. This could be in the form of some profit sharing or equity. It doesn't mean that you're not paying anything out of pocket. You may still be responsible to cover some costs in the meantime, but the incentives needs to be aligned. There's this very good quote from Charlie Munger that says, never ever think about something else when you could be thinking about incentives. There's only a few more powerful sources than incentives. And this seems to be true in outsourcing. So the current existing business model really is between a client and a software development agency is the client wants great software for their business needs at the lowest price possible. And the agency, the software development company, wants to build great products. They want to make their customers happy, but they also want to make money. They want to be profitable. So you see that they're aligned on the first objective, but they're not so much aligned in the second objective, meaning that they're kind of pushing in opposite directions in that sense. So incentives are not aligned. I'll make another video where I go talk about a little bit how to align incentives better. But as a matter of fact, I think alignment is the most important factor when it comes to choosing your next software development partner. And you can see it in the business model as well. So what is the classical transaction? What is the classical way you work with a software development agency is time and material, or hourly basis, or daily basis, or monthly rates. But this leads to a very unique position where the longer the agency takes, the more money they make. And this is counterintuitive for you as a client because you want the best product at the shortest amount of time. So you have a disbalance there. You also have fixed prices or fixed size projects, but those, in my experience, lead to a lot of friction. And I've seen this for $2 million projects, and I've seen it for $2,000 projects. So it doesn't really matter how big the project is. So have an aligned partner, have an aligned vendor, and most of your problems will go away. Cheers.